lagging.
That's good.
Oh, now I can see Mally.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's your man, King's Real. Sorry we late, man, on our Thanksgiving special show right now. Hey, my bad. I have to update my camera, I have to update my mic. But we back, though, man. Hey, I got to welcome in my guest, man. What's up, Senpai Max? What's up, brother?
What's up, guys? Long time no see. We've been trying to do this regularly, but we are back with the Thanksgiving special edition for you guys.
Yes, sir. And also, man, what's up? My man, Teddy B. I see you over there in your Laker gear, brother. What it do?
What's good, man? Long time no see both of you guys. Finally, good to be back on the show with you guys. You already know, man. I had to cop the new Anthony Davis jersey, so let's get it.
I know, man. I need to go get my Carmelo Anthony jersey as we speak. And you know what I mean? I gotta go get me a nice little mellow. You know what I mean? Y'all can hear me good. Everybody can hear me fine. Y'all too.
Yes, sir.
Chat.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's good. And Mally making his debut to a YouTube, to a neighborhood near you, to your homes. Oh man, top dog Mally. Right now he looks like Spider-Man because he looks like he's upside down. But what's up, Mally?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, you might have to flip your camera one more time because right now you are upside down, brother. You are upside down. So you know what I mean? You might want to flip that camera around and get it right. But let's get right to it, man. Look, let's get. Hey, at some point in the day, it's gonna be 420. We ain't forgot about 420. Teddy B probably the closest one to that time in a little bit. So about 16 minutes, we definitely about to get to some 420, some Dabby sessions. But let's get right to it. I got a question for you, Max. Your team is the Bulls, bro. Let's get right to that game right away, man. The Bulls play Golden State Warriors tonight. I think the Bulls could pull this game off, man. I think if the Bulls lose tonight, you fire a coach, you trade players, you get rid of, you revamp this team. Max, please explain to us how the Bulls will win this game, or why the Bulls should win this game tonight.
Bro, I'm gonna get to it. Jim Boylan, he fucking benched Zach LaVine the game before, where he popped off for 49 points, hit that dagger three. That was promising. Then they faced off the Blazers. Obviously, the Blazers are the better team. They're a playoff, they could get to the playoffs, and they even added Melo. And Melo was fucking sinking shots. He had like 12 points in the first quarter. So that game we lost. But today, bro. Look at this Golden State team. I've been talking about this. Like every team is waiting on their turn to beat the shit out of Golden State Warriors. For the past 5 years, Golden State Warriors have been doing them dirty. Now it's time for payback. Just look at the lineup today. Only Ryan Arcidiacono missing for the Chicago Bulls. Like he's been a pretty solid backup guard for us. Like he's solid. Dude plays hard, but look at the Golden State Warriors, bro. Draymond Green is still a game time decision, and D'Angelo Russell is out. And you guys already know Steph Curry and all the other players are already out. This game we should win. I don't even know what the line is this close, but bro, I grabbed it early today, -2 points. I know y'all gonna call me a homer or whatever, but no, Bulls ain't losing this game, guys. Like it's just simple as that. Bench players versus like potential all-stars, Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen. I know Markkanen hasn't been so good, but bro, Zach LaVine hitting 13 threes and putting up 49 points. I'm trusting that dude to deliver tonight as well.
No doubt. Mally, man, you want to comment on this game as well? Any take you have on the Bulls and the Golden State Warriors? Can you hear me, Mally?
Yo, his crime is frozen.
Yeah.
Teddy B, what your thoughts on this game, brother?
Quick glance in it. I don't have a play on it, but I definitely, if I was going to take a team, I would lean towards the Bulls just because I've been fading Golden State all year. But I'm looking at the potential starting lineup for Golden State, and it looks like Draymond Green is a game time decision. Though, if he's not playing, I might be interested in taking the Bulls because I think without Draymond Green, they really have no real go-to guy to get them going. You could tell those early on when they were keeping games close against Boston a week ago when they were about to win the game and Boston ended up coming through in the end. You could tell Draymond Green he was the all-star. He's that veteran. He had them going, playing really well. Without him in the lineup, I don't see the go-to guy that they're going to have in here. So I'm gonna wait. If he does not play, I'll probably take the Bulls.
Yeah, it's one of those lines where you can kind of wait on. I mean, I did take the -3 earlier. I think this is like a prime spot for the Bulls here. I just think the Bulls can't walk in here and take this team for light. I mean, when you got stars like LaVine, Marketing, you got Dunn, you got White, you got these players going up against the Golden State team. I mean, Golden State's they're hurt, they're injured, and even Green going out there. Tell you bring up the Green going out there. Yeah, he does kind of concern me because he ran point that game. He kind of looked good when he was running point, so. That kind of does concern me a little bit about him. But I just think this team, this Bulls team, man, this is one of the ones that have to go into the break. Oh, well, not really a break, but the Thanksgiving with a win here, man. They have to go in there and get a win here. So I'm liking the Bulls. It's not like a consistent pick between all of us. Teddy, you said you're going to wait until the Green decision, and you're going to tweet it out if you do decide to hop on board with us on this Bulls play?
Yeah, definitely. I just, with Draymond Green not being there, like, it makes me feel so much comfortable about taking a team, especially like the Bulls. I mean, I know that Levine went off a couple games ago and showed that, that he still has heart and stuff, but I'm going to wait till the Draymond Green is officially announced in or out to make my play.
No doubt. And we got our man Top Dog Mally back, man. Mally, you got any thoughts on this Golden State Warriors Bulls game?
Golden State and Bulls, man, that's a complete pass for me. Two crap teams, I wouldn't get involved.
Hey, he kept it straight and simple, man. He didn't bullshit, sugarcoat nothing for us right there, man. So that's what it is. So, hey, Max, we got to welcome in the chat, man. We ain't had an opportunity to welcome in the chat, man. I see some familiar names in here, man. What's up, Barry Clue? What's up, Moses? My man, Nairobi Pittman. Let me go all the way back to the very top. Israel, Bub, Frank, Grimmy. Everybody, man, some familiar names in here, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man, on our Thanksgiving special, man, trying to help everybody get some change. Your thoughts, Max, a game that you want to break down right now that you had on your mind. I already know what Teddy going to talk about. He already wearing that outfit, so we'll get to Teddy soon about that game. But your thoughts, though, Max, it's a game that jumped out on you.
I just want to give a shout out to Nairobi Pittman, man. This dude has been with us like forever. Like, he's always in the chat, even on Twitter. Like, just a positive guy. Nice to see you, Mr. Pittman. I mean, like, I have a couple of games I want to talk about, but I know a lot of people are asking about the Boston Celtics and the Nets game. Do you mind if I talk about that one?
Hey, jump into it.
So I'm looking at the injuries as of now. Kyrie Irving is out. Even DeAndre Jordan is pronounced out. Looks like Kemba Walker will be playing today. He was out with that neck strain. If you look at the schedule, this is the third game on the road for the Nets and the Boston Celtics. It's a home game. Last couple of games, bro, man, the Boston Celtics, I don't know what's up with them. They're playing really close games, although they should not be just being that close of a game. So I'm just looking at it this way. Since Kyrie and DeAndre Jordan is both out, and it's the third game on the road for the Nets, it should be a favorable game for the Celtics. But the line is really, really high. I think it started at -7. It's up at -8.5. But I know a lot of people are on the Celtics, but for me, it feels like a trap. I would not take them like this. But if you have been following King Rel, you already know if you don't like the line, you let the game go live and you bet it live.
No doubt. With Mally, you in that area up there, man. That's your neck of the woods up there in New York, Boston, New Jersey area. What's your take on this game?
Man, I don't see this game being competitive at all without Kyrie Irving in the lineup. The Nets, their defense is just atrocious. We all know their story. They don't have Karis LeVert. There's so much points missing from the stat sheet. It's just like it's either Boston first half or pass for me.
I hear that. What's your take on this game, Teddy?
I actually took the Celtics on a money line. I have them in a little parlay here with the Lakers money line for pretty close to even money. I took that last night. I was waiting here to see if DeAndre Jordan was going to play and if Thies was going to play for the Celtics, because Thies is their one big man that, he can go up against Allen and potentially DeAndre Jordan. But I'm all over the Celtics here. But at this number, we missed our number. The number to jump on the Celtics was 6.5. At 9, now you're kind of pushing it. I would just, if you're going to play this game, I would look to parlay the money line with the Celtics with maybe like a Lakers or another team that you feel confident. I know a lot of people like the Sixers first half, the Sixers money line with the Raptors. You can find a way to parlay the Celtics money line. But at this number, staying away, the number to go was at 6.5, 6. Now we missed the number. So I'm just taking the money line.
Yeah, no, I hear you here. And Boston have lost, 2 of their last 3 games. You look at a team like the Nets who come in here, they won the last 4 games, and that's without Kyrie. Now, I was looking forward to this matchup all year. I mean, this one around Thanksgiving time was one I wanted to see. Kyrie and Kimbo battle it out. But Kimbo was coming back, and I'm surprised he's back so fast from that neck injury or concussion right there. So I guess it wasn't as serious, but he did go out on a stretcher. So I did expect him to possibly sit this game out tonight. But no Jordan up there too. No Kyrie, no Jordan, no LeVert, so no KD we haven't even seen yet play. You know what I mean? There's so much offense and so many points that's on the bench that's not in the game tonight. Now Spencer, yeah, he does his thing. He goes up there and balls. I think up there in Boston, it's gonna be a tough time for them. And I agree with Teddy over here. I didn't want to hang the 8 points. I did take them on the first half. I think Boston's the half to win this game. And it's gonna be some emotion too. They're gonna come out fire in first half. I did like the first half, but I agree with you, Teddy. That's one of my first plays in our Step the Turkey parlay. I want to know if you guys agree. Boston on the money line to our first play of the day to build our parlay right there. I know, Teddy, you said you like the parlay. How about you, Max? I mean, the Step the Turkey parlay. Would you take Boston as the very first play on that ticket?
You're muted, Max.
You muted, Max.
Oh, my bad, my dumbass. Home game, Thanksgiving, Kemba Walker coming back. Like on a parlay for sure. Like, what's the odds?
What do you mean? We haven't built the parlay yet, so I can't tell you the odds.
For the Boston money line, how much?
So I got it close to 350, but now it's all the way to 400. So like I said, I jumped on this as soon as I had a chance last night, but it's up to 400 on my book.
I mean, yeah, I'm opening up my book right now. I'll let you know what I have on my book, and then Mally can chime in too. Yeah, but go finish, Max. Go ahead, brother.
No, but for sure, like a parlay, if you have 2 or 3 teamers, for sure, like Boston should be a solid money line pick today for a parlay.
Yeah, my book has it at 360. What's your take on that, Max? Yeah, this line, right? I mean, not Teddy B, but Top Dog. Right now it's at 8.5 too. The total was at what, 213? It's that 213.5. I kind of like the over in this game as well. Maybe a small bet, but it's something that was a lean for me. I didn't actually take it yet. But your take on adding this game to a parlay, Melly?
I think Boston could get the job done. That's a nice money line parlay builder right there.
Let's get it. Well, Teddy B, your next game, brother. I know everybody want to talk about the Lakers game. Is that where you're going right now? You have a surprise game on the slate that you want to discuss right now?
We can talk about the Lakers game. I'm actually, like I said, I'm on the money line. I'm not taking the number here. I have a feeling that, the Pelicans are definitely probably going to keep it pretty close here. This is their big game. They're probably not going to make the playoffs. So to them, it would be Ingram, Hart, and I think Lonzo's a game time decision last time I checked. So I think this is going to be pretty close. I'm not taking the spread. I like the money line here with the Celtics money line. Like I said, I took it last night pretty close to even money. So that's the only play I'm on here at this game. As far as the over under goes, if the Pelicans keep it close, then it's obviously probably an over game. If the Lakers cover the spread, I would probably lean towards the under.
Your take on that, Max?
I can't, like, as Terry is talking about, like, the Pelicans are not making the playoffs. I know they're missing Zion, and like, even if he comes back, I mean, you never know. But I'm capping this game like Anthony Davis finally getting to go back. The crowd is gonna be pissed, booing him all night, stuff like that. If he's playing, bro, like, I already took the bet, the Lakers minus 6.5. Like, they're like 7 wins in a row right now. Everything is looking good. The only thing that scares me, it's their 4th game on the road. And if, like, the Lakers are 10-7 ATS, the Pelicans are 8-9. It's a pretty iffy game, bro. Like, but as I said, 4th game on the road. But if Davis play, I know Davis pretty much has been game time decision for every game. So at the last minute he comes in. I put in only 1 unit. I already took the bet. The Lakers minus 6.5. I just feel like if Davis plays, he's want to show out. And like Lakers, they're looking like a well-oiled machine right now.
Yeah, real quick about the total, real quick, that I heard, I think it was Teddy spoke on when it came to total. Did you play the total yet, Teddy, or it was just something that you was kind of looking at? I think it was you or Max who just brought up the total a second ago, because I was kind of looking at the first half total. I mean, the New Orleans Pelicans averaged about 56 points first half points. The Los Angeles Lakers averaged about 56 points first half. I mean, Pelicans are ranked 7th. The Lakers are ranked 12th. They're just about neck and neck. And Lakers have scored 58 points their last game in the first half. I'm thinking maybe a first half total. I mean, you're going to see a lot of these guys want to come out there and prove LeBron wrong. You got AD want to come out there and ball in New Orleans. Your take on that, Mally, before Teddy B chime on that. You play a total in this game, Mally?
I like the over in this game. I like the full game over. I got it at 231.
Any thoughts on the first half? You think the first half get us there, or it's going to be more down crunch time to get that over for the full game?
I feel like this game gonna be a shootout. I would agree on both overs actually, first half and the full.
Your thoughts on that, Teddy B?
Yeah, I think the first half is 120 and a half. That's a pretty high first half over. But I know if it's any team that can definitely get to it, it's the Pelicans and Lakers, because the Pelicans don't play defense. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Pelicans come out to a 7, 8, 10-point lead here in the first quarter, first half. Basically blow their load early. But yeah, I mean, if like I said, if you think the Pelicans are going to keep it close in this game, then you probably are good with taking the over. As far as the first half goes, at 120 and a half, that's just a little bit too high for me to jump on it. Maybe an in play. So that's my thoughts on the first half over.
Yeah, you actually right when it comes to the end play. Catch that a little bit better. I'm looking at the lineup right now. We know Favors is out. The Hard is still game time decision. Alonzo Ball is still game time. But I'm expecting Lonzo to still come out here and play. I don't know so much about Hart, but maybe Lonzo. But that spread at 6.5. Lakers, man. I have my paper somewhere. I think I lost a piece of paper somewhere. But Lakers, here we go. Sorry, I got so many goddamn games on right now, man. Lakers haven't covered in the last 4 games. They won 3 ATS in the last 4 games. That kind of concerns me when it comes to that 6.5, and that's part of one of the reasons why I stay off them. I mean, they are 15-2. The Pelicans are number 5 in points per game, with averaging at 116, and they play a fast pace at 3rd in the league. So that's why I kind of like what Mally is saying too about the over in this. It's gonna be a fast pace. But I agree with you, Teddy. I'm gonna stay off of the first half total. But I will add Lakers to our parlay, to our stuff the turkey parlay. I don't see Lakers coming in here and losing this game at all to Pelicans, especially. There's so many emotions going on in this game right now, you guys. I mean, LeBron basically got rid of everybody for the guy he wanted. You had AD wearing the best all folks before he left New Orleans, subliminal shots, subliminal messages. I mean, it's a lot of. This is like one of the biggest games on tonight, for not just for the fact that because of the teams, but the characters in the game. You know what I mean? The personalities and how they go to clash. Are we going to see Philadelphia, not Philadelphia, but the Pelicans playing a more scrappy style of basketball because they kind of feel some kind of way about LeBron? LeBron complained about not getting foul shots, so I expect him to get to the foul line in this game. Probably going to be a tight call game if you ask me too, man. So I like the Lakers here, but I have to take the Lakers on the parlay. So that's the first 2 bets for me on the Stuff the Turkey parlay. Do you guys agree on Lakers money line to pair with the Boston Celtics right now, Max and Teddy?
Yeah, bro, like that, they're not losing today. This is all about pride, this game. Come on, you all know that trade that went down. Lakers for sure needs to win this one to look good.
Yeah, I agree with Max. I mean, and I'm not trying to be biased here, but it would just look really bad if the Lakers went into New Orleans without Zion, and if Lonzo's probably not going to play, and they lose this game outright. I mean, they're on a winning streak here. They're trying to start a new winning streak. The way that LeBron is even against bad teams, I just think if they were to lose this game, it would just be a pretty bad feeling, and they would get heat all through the social media. I expect Brandon Ingram to show up tonight. That's to try to put the Pels on his back. But at the end of the day, if LeBron and AD play, I just think that's too much. I think the Lakers win. As far as covering the spread, I don't know what to think with the spread, but I'm taking the money line. I already have, so that's my thoughts on it.
Let's get it. And Mally, right now, those two teams, the Celtics money line, at least on William Hill for me right now, and the Lakers money line is minus 130. But before we continue, Teddy B, what time is it where you at?
It is 4:20.
4:20. You know what we do at 4:20? You grab your dabbies, you grab your Zags, you grab your green leaf, you grab your backwood, and you do what's good. You roll something up. You get real dabby on Kingscourt at 4:20. I ain't forgot about y'all. Now listen, I ain't got no downs on me right now. I can't fire up this good green right here. This is 33% THC. As soon as we end this show, I'm about to go in here, start cooking my ham, prepping my food, and I'm about to fire on up. But I'll take a small sip of this yak to celebrate y'all, man. It's 4:20 somewhere. Mally, please answer some questions from the chat. You see some chat questions. You guys, please answer them as well. My man said AD prop. Next, if you don't mind looking at the AD prop number for us real quick. But Melly, those two teams, the Lakers and the Celtics, right now, money line on a parlay is at minus 130. We still finding more teams, but how does that look to you right now coming out, those two teams at a minus 130 to build our parlay?
Those teams look very well tonight, man. If anybody can even hold LeBron or Anthony Davis on the Pelicans, I would really be surprised. I don't really see the matchups looking good at all with this game.
Yeah, matchup is what's funny to me, and you know Rondo. We also forget Rondo did play up there too, and Rondo, man, Rondo play feisty, man. That's what I like about Rondo. He's a feisty player. He's like an older version of Patrick Beverly. He's a bootleg version of Pat Beverly when it comes to defense. Sometimes the way he get up on your ass, you know what I mean, a little bit. So I expect Rondo to come out here and try to play some lockdown defense on these guards. Teddy B, Max, we all in agreement that Lakers Celtics is the play to build our parlay, so let's do it. Anybody have an idea about the AD prop, though? I don't have the AD prop line on my book right now. I have to go find it somewhere else.
I mean, I have it. It's either 26.5 points over or under, or you could get points, assists, and rebounds, but that's at 41.5. We all know Anthony Davis could get like 10 rebounds without even fucking trying, and points should be the same as well, about 24, 25. I don't know, bro. Like, he's still game time decision. So I mean,
man, as
Mally said, like, there is nobody who could hold Anthony Davis. If he's healthy, ain't nobody in the league holding that man.
Yeah, listen. He's not losing this game, Teddy B. You know that. He's not gonna miss his game. He's been game time decision for the past 5 or 6 games with that shoulder. He's played every single game, so I expect to see him on the list, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that prop is actually not bad because I look at my biggest thing as far as I was looking to see who was going to play for the Pels. With Favors being announced out officially, they have their rookie from Texas, Jackson Hayes here. I think Anthony Davis is going to eat. I would even take the points over at 24, 25.5. I think he definitely shows up tonight, but a prop with the rebounds and points isn't a bad. It might be high, but I still would lean over.
What is that line on there? I like that at 41 points. I like that better than I like just the points. Give me the rebounds and the assists as well. What is that at? Minus what, 130, 140?
1 sec. I have the European thingy. It's at minus 115.
Oh, minus 115. I think that's great value. I think that's worth the unit bet. How do you feel about that, Mally? The props, the points, the rebounds, and the assists over 41.5. I think Max said. Mally.
Oh yeah. That sounds good. That sounds excellent. That sounds excellent right there.
No doubt. I'm about to say, Mally, did you hit the dab real quick when I was watching? Did you go get space? Hey.
The sound is going in and out for me. It's kind of raunchy.
Yeah, we need to get him a computer though.
You'll be right. And now my next question to the chat. Those are our two. It's a game that I want to talk about right now. I'm seeing to bring it up in chat. It's the Miami game. I love the fucking Miami Heat, you guys. I've been in love with this team all year. If you're on my DM list, you guys in the chat, you guys know, man, I love the Miami Heat here. This team is killing ATS-wise. They cover 80% of your bets ATS-wise the Miami Heat are. Now you give me 8 points hold on, let me go verify. I'm trying to make sure that Clint Capella is still game time decision. RTN. Yeah, Clint Capella's with an illness, game time decision. You already without Green. You already without Eric Gordon. Winslow's back tonight, limited minutes. Yeah, they missing Butler. But this Miami Heat team is just too stacked, if you ask me, Max, Teddy, and Max. Too many people on here. Max, Teddy, and Mally. God damn. Right now, trying to get this bag tonight. But anyway, this Heat team is just way too stacked. I'm looking for my Heat props right now. That's somewhere sitting around here. Max, I'll let you get on this right here, man. I'm loving the Miami Heat plus 8. Like I said, they cashed 80% of the tickets for us. They are without Butler tonight. We watched the Houston Rockets lose 3 games in a row already. I don't see how they clean that up too well. I mean, especially with this Heat team, the way they're playing. And they were embarrassed. I mean, they were embarrassed by the Philadelphia 76ers up in Philly that game. And Butler, He didn't show up. They went back and got a victory after that. I like him. Give me 8 points versus a Houston Rockets team who doesn't defend. And if Harden has a bad game, it's pretty much shot to shit. I'll take that any day. Max, your thoughts?
Yeah, bro, like you already said, like they cover 80% of the ATS games. For your stat guys out there, 12-3-1 their ATS. They've just been killing left and right. Obviously, it's kind of a scare when Jimmy Butler is out and Justice Winslow is game time decision. But these rookies, the Heat drafted, bro, like they're so good. Hero, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and Kendrick Nunn. Both of those guys have been balling. It's looking really solid for them. And the one thing Houston Rockets are famous for, it's fucking choking. We have Russell Westbrook there, and we have Harden. If one of them are struggling, the other guy is probably gonna be chucking threes. It's a really, they play a lot of ego ball in that organization. But yeah, for me, like I haven't watched a lot of Rockets games this year, but Heat games I've been watching them. I'm just concerned that there is no Jimmy Butler, but I know, Ray, like it's totally worth 1 unit to put on them. Plus 8 points, that's a lot. So I'm a tail you on that one with 1 unit plus 8 points.
Yeah, I love the sound of that. I love the sound of that. How do you feel about that, Teddy? I mean, this Miami team has been firing for me. I mean, I take them every time I play, bro. And I'm doing pretty well with just taking Miami. I mean, if it was one team to just bet, it would just be Miami and Boston at one point. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, if I lean Miami, but I would probably look at him in the first half, just because something worries me about this line being at 8 for a good team like that. I understand, that's pretty high even without Butler, but I'd probably lean first half. And the thing that I had been riding Miami when you would tail them, I would jump on them as well. But with the whole Sixers, when they got blown out the way they did, that kind of put a brakes to me back in Miami, away from Miami. But I'd probably, if I was going to play it, I'd look in the first half to play Miami with the points.
No doubt. And Miami is ranked 7th in opponents' points per game right now. Hold them at 104. And Miami is 7-3 ATS last 10 games versus this Houston Rockets team. So that's also something to put behind you if you're thinking about taking Houston plus 8 tonight. I like Houston plus the 8. Not Houston, but Miami plus the 8 tonight. Won't be one I add on our parlay for us, but I think that's a pretty solid bet. 8 points with a Houston team who's struggling. We know they don't have defense. And Hero can ball. Nunn can ball. Spoelstra's a fucking hell of a coach. And Pat Riley knows what he's doing up there in that office, man. Boston, between Pat Riley, Danny Ainge, I think this might be 2 of the best execs in the league right now when it comes to building a team. What do you feel about that, Max?
Can you repeat that last part, bro?
I said Danny Ainge, Pat Riley are probably 2 of the best execs in the league when it comes to building a team.
Yeah, for sure. Like Pat Riley has done a good job since the LeBron coming to freaking Heat era.
No doubt. Teddy, we have a question in the chat real quick. We can swerve away from basketball real quick. They're asking, my man who just asked this question, Cludo. Man, Cludo 5 or S. I can't say his name right. I can't roll my tongue like that, but you know what I'm saying. My man asking, any NFL plays tomorrow, Teddy B?
NFL, I'm finishing that up here. Early looks. It's not going to be taking the Vikings here at +3, and it might be a biased pick, but I'm taking them here. Based off the spot, based off how important this game is for both teams, based off the way Seattle just won. It's not official yet. I'm going to wait a little bit, but I'm leaning that way. I have a couple overs that I'm liking, but I like making the decisions closer to game time. I want to see where the line's moving. I want to see injuries, stuff like that, but nothing on football. I'm during the week, basically, I'm dialed in with college basketball and the NBA, and then on the weekend, I try to devote Saturday, Friday night to college football and NFL. So nothing for me officially.
No doubt. Speaking of college basketball, man, I want to give a shout out to my man, Greg Peterson, man. He had me on this podcast. You guys know I'm an NBA guy, man. I thought we was going to talk some NBA games, but he came on this basketball. I was shocked. I thought he was going to come into my world for a little bit, but he invited me into his, man. And he's a great dude. I appreciate him for allowing me to be on his platform. Make sure you guys go follow him. Make sure you guys go follow his podcast. The guy puts out free plays every day in college basketball. He does his thing, and I'm just honored and blessed to be able to go on the platform and just even just chill and shoot the shit with him. So I thank you, Mr. Greg Peterson. Make sure you guys go and follow him as well. Teddy B, college basketball. What you on?
All right. So last night, if you follow me, especially this time, if you're like, if you want to go ahead and tell me, I'm trying to tweet out my plays the night before to get the best line. I got the line. I took South Dakota State -3 against Samford. Samford away from home hasn't won an away game this year. South Dakota State at home playing at Frost Arena is undefeated. And at -3, I had to take it. And I got it at -3. It's now all the way up to 5. At 5, I would put a break on it. I think this is maybe a 1. It could be close, but I think at the end of the day, I think South Dakota State wins by at least 2 possessions. So I got it at -3. That would be something to look at money line with the Lakers or Celtics. You could get pretty close to even money. But I already took South Dakota State. The Oregon game tonight against Seton Hall. I'm leaning.
Hold on. Don't you ever call it Oregon. It's Oregon. It's Oregon. I swear, when y'all be like Oregon, I be looking like, man, I ain't from Portland, Oregon. I don't know what the fuck they be talking about. I'm from Portland, Oregon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And yeah, Oregon. Put the "gin" in that shit. No.
Oh man, sorry, bro. I've always said it like that. I don't know why, but I always thought it was the proper way to say it. I could be wrong. But as far as the Oregon game tonight at -138, the over, I would lean the over here. I think both of these teams are really good. I think whenever we have in college basketball top 15 teams playing together and the spread is pretty close, I look towards the over unless they have a history of playing an under. And in college basketball at 135 to 143 nowadays, it's pretty hard to stay under. But I lean over at with the Oregon Seton Hall game. And then those are the only plays I would be looking at. I already took South Dakota State -3, and then I would lean towards the over in the Oregon Seton Hall game.
No doubt. And Spider Malley, what's your thoughts on the college games tonight?
Spider Malley.
College basketball, I didn't even get a chance to look at any college basketball. I only looked at NBA.
I feel you, bro. College basketball. You know what I do in college basketball that I couldn't really explain it great? I'm an in-play guy. Like today, I've been in-playing the fuck out totals in college basketball. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If y'all want to see, I can tweet out like 6 picks that I've been taking in-play bets on, especially in the second half of college basketball. I know I took, I think it was under 150-something. I think it was North Carolina or the Michigan game. One of the games I hit on. I fucked around and grabbed Drake in-play at -5.5, cashed them. That's how I play college basketball. I watch it, then I in-play it. College basketball is so different from the first half to second half. Correct, Teddy?
Oh, I completely agree. That's in the second half. Those second half lines can tell you very much how the game's going to go. Just by looking at what the spread is. Typically in the first half, if there's a favorite, they typically when these top teams play, like for an example, Villanova played on Sunday. I forgot who they were playing off the top of my head, and they were -2.5, 3, and they were up 3 at half, and the second half was a pick-em. And I went and faded I took the second half of the team they were playing, and I won. It tells you a lot, first half versus second half. It's not like the NBA. You can kind of, gear up and kind of glance who's going to win the game. When it comes to halftime, typically, so it's pretty crazy.
No doubt. Well, let's get to some more NBA. Matter of fact, Mal, is there a game that you had circled on your thing tonight that you want to talk about? It just seems so funny looking at you upside down, my brother. You are upside down, Spider Malley. You look so fucking crazy. I know what it is though, because I do it for my phone too. It looks different, especially when I'm trying to charge my shit. You got to turn your shit one more time, twist it one more time, and you'll be the right way. There we go. There we go. He in the building. There you go. He in the building. Oh, my man. There we go. All right. Any game that you had circled tonight that you want to discuss that we haven't discussed? I have about 2 more games, probably 3 I want to add to our parlay tonight, though. I want to hear your take on the game tonight. What do you have on the docket?
The play that I specifically had circled, we already spoke about it. It was on the Lakers total. But let's see what I got written down. I actually think OKC +3 is a great spot tonight. I really don't believe in the Blazers. I feel like this is a good spot for the Oklahoma City to get another road win on their docket actually.
You must have not seen
Blazers
how
are
I
just
do.
a 1-4
look
at
Real's
home.
face.
OKC is 1-6 away. I feel like this game is a toss-up. I think it should be a pick 'em. +3, I see OKC has the value.
Man, you know what? You lucky it's expensive right now to fly because it's the holidays. So I'm gonna fly out to fucking New York City right now and say, man, we got an arm wrestle, Melly. Ain't no fucking way in hell that my Blazers lose tonight. I have to speak up. Yes, biased pick. I guess we all got some biased picks tonight, right? My Blazers ain't losing tonight. Melo dropping 25. What? Melo bought the ball out against OKC. And for the first time right now, we are healthy. Yeah, we still don't have Collins and we don't have Nurkic, but we have a healthy Whiteside out there. We have a Carmelo who's getting comfortable in his role of being a Blazer. You have Dame and CJ, who Melo playing well is going to help them because now if Melo play ISO ball, you can't really let Melo play ISO ball. You got to jump on him. That's going to leave Dame and CJ open and able to score. Plus, this is the Blazers at home. We started off this season real rocky, and people, I get so many people talk shit to me about the Blazers because I am a Portland Trail Blazer fan. I mean, I am from Portland, Oregon, whatever state you want to say it, you know what I mean? Originally, I am in Las Vegas, but I think this is the game we win tonight. I mean, I like the Blazers. I think I saw 2.5 at one point, or it was still at 3. But I like the Blazers tonight. I think at home, we'll come out and win. And the funny thing about the NBA is a lot of people don't understand this league always finds a way to even itself out. It always does. Bad teams who you come into the season, bad teams you think is bad when the season start, they'll be way up here killing everybody. And the best teams will be down here at the very bottom looking like, damn, what happened to y'all? Y'all, Blazers was in the finals in the West last year, everybody. Portland was in the finals in the West last year for a reason. I'm telling you, we had a healthy Nurkic. We possibly, I'm not saying we would have beat Golden State, but without KD, we would have put up a better fight than we fucking put up. I mean, we did go beat Denver. We did go beat OKC. But enough about Blazer rant. This is why I like talking, doing Kingscourt. I can just talk basketball like I'm in the goddamn barbershop, man. I'm getting my taper or fade. But no, bottom line, I like the Blazers here tonight. I have my Blazers stats sitting around here somewhere as well, too. Teddy B, you take it up. Let me know your take on this game. That's real quick. I definitely would chime in, but I just think we have it tonight, man. I think we have the OKC's number, Teddy B.
I would actually lean towards – I'm actually going to side here with Mally here, but I'm leaning towards OKC in the first half. I think at plus 115, +1 in the first half would be my lean. I didn't take it, but I would probably lean that way because I understand the Portland. It's got Carmelo. I get it. But at the same time, OKC in the first half, has been pretty good to me away. I could see this game being pretty close on one possession game in the first half, and then second half, I don't know what I'm gonna get out of Carmelo and the Portland Trail Blazers. So for me, I'm leaning OKC first half.
And I have to listen to my man Barry over here, Max. My man Barry said Thunder almost lost to Golden State. I mean, that's telling. When you lose to Golden State, the Blazers lost to Golden State. So fuck, you know what I mean? I feel y'all. And Barry, that didn't make me feel so good, bro. If I read the comment and I thought about it, you kind of hurt my feelings, man. We fucking ran and lost to Golden State. Max, what's your take on this game?
Bro, to be honest with you, it's one of my favorite games, actually. I got the Blazers at -2.5. Bro, like everybody talking about Carmelo, do you remember what Damian Lillard did towards the OKC Thunder last playoff? You know, he drained the 3 in Paul George's face. Nah, come on, it's a new team. But if you guys look at Melo, the first and second game, he's just trying to get back to his NBA rhythm. Last game looked really solid. And Dame has always produced against the OKC Thunder. That's a known fact. You could just go back and look at the stats. I know the Blazers has not impressed us this season when it comes to covering ATS. The OKC are the better team to cover ATS. But I just like the Blazers way too much here. But they were losing. They finally got back on the winnings, back to winning. They want to try to keep this rolling because Carmelo, that's a pretty risky signing, guys. Dude was pretty much actually out of the league. If you think the Lakers, if they lose to Pelicans, that's bad. If the Blazers don't make the playoffs, that's even freaking worse. Just imagine they signed this dude who was almost out of the job, out of the league, and they pretty much like, okay, let's give him one last chance. And Melo is out there talking about this is not ain't no farewell tour. Like, I want to be in the league for a couple of more. 1 or 2 more years. He's getting his rhythm back. It's looking pretty solid. Dude is fucking sinking threes all over the place. I really like the Blazers here at -2.5.
Yeah, and see, that's what I was going here with the parlay. I was going to ask you guys how you feel about the Blazers minus the 150 to add to the parlay. But Teddy B and Top Dog, they don't seem to be on that path with us right now, man. They on a whole different wave right now, man. Y'all down there on that y'all max B. Y'all max B. Y'all on a whole different wave over there right now, Melly Mal. What's going on?
I'm just not sold on Portland.
I feel you, Teddy. You're not sold, so that's not a parlay adder.
I know OKC is horrible on the road though, so I could see them winning the game. No, I just like the points though.
I hear that. What's up, Teddy? You like the points? You see so to me is if you guys see OKC covering, do you see OKC winning?
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I think if you got the line at 2.5, I think it's a pretty good number to take them because now I see at some books it's up to 3.5. So it's a hard game to predict because I don't know what I'm gonna get from Portland, and if I knew what I was gonna get from them, because it seems like one game we have them showing out, and then the next game they're completely getting beat, even at home, and that's not something you typically say with the Portland Trailblazers at home. For me, it's gonna be in play or first half OKC. That's the only way I can look at this game.
No doubt. Well, the official play for me will be the Portland Trailblazers -2.5. I wanted to add them to the parlay, but I'm not. But we will discuss the parlay at the end because I am putting the Bulls on that parlay. I think we all agree the Bulls should be going to State tonight. I think the Bulls would be a nice added value to the Boston and the Lakers parlay. But the game I do want to discuss is a game that I was looking at, man, and it was kind of a head scratcher to me a little bit because the Jazz is a team that everybody's pretty fucking high on when it comes to the Utah Jazz this year. Jazz and Denver Nuggets. I've heard people say Denver Nuggets and Jazz are going to go to the finals this year. No, they're not. But wishful fucking thinking, though. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. They're not, though. They're definitely not. So if you're following somebody who's telling you to take Denver Nuggets or Jazz and go to the finals this year, unfollow immediately. They're not the captains for you. They are the ones who get paid by the book. So remember what I just said. That wasn't no shot. Maybe it was. But anyway, Pacers and Jazz. Pacers and Jazz. This is the one right here, man. Pacers are surprisingly good. Yep. The Pacers team is 10-6. Despite all the injuries, they have a 7-2 home record. The Jazz is 7-10 ATS on the year. They cover 41% of the time. And they're not that good away from home with a 3-5 away and ATS rating over here, man. Rudy missed the last 2 games. I know he's game time again tonight with the ankle injury. I doubt that he plays. But when you look at a team like Indiana, they're top 5 in opponent field goal percentage and opponent 3-point percentage tonight. I like Indiana on the money line. It was a bet that I took earlier. It's probably one of my most confident bets that I feel confident about when it comes to Indiana. Your thoughts on that, Mally?
I agree with a couple players back off of injury. I think they're in a good spot right here versus the Jazz. They don't average too many points on the road.
Max, your take.
Bro, I love the Pacers here. I've seen a lot of people on the Utah Jazz, and Rudy Gobert is still a game-time decision. And as you said, bro, like nobody thought the Pacers would be looking this good this early of the season because, as everybody knows, Victor Oladipo is still injured. He's recovering. He's back to playing full contact basketball, I think, during practice. When he comes back, there'll be a big boost. And Darren Collison even fucking stopped playing basketball. So nobody thought they were going to be as good as they are. But it's looking really solid. Like, I've been following them. And if you ask me, I know a couple of people took them -2, but I took them at money line. I put 2 units on it. I just love them, bro. Like, they are playing pretty solid basketball. And if Rudy Gobert will not play today, the line will go up. So I would suggest grabbing it right away.
Yeah, I like it. At -2, Pacers at home or the money line. I mean, I took the money line -130. Your thoughts on that, Teddy B, man? I know you over here, man. You close kind of by Utah as well as I am. I mean, this is a Utah Jazz have always been a boring ass team to me in the NBA. Like they've always been boring. The Utah Jazz and the Spurs, fundamental basketball, real fundamental. And I don't want fundamental sometimes. I want exciting, electric. How do you feel about this Jazz team on the road?
The only way I'm really close to playing only one play on this game, and it's the over in this game. I like the over in this game, especially if Gobert doesn't play. I think we're gonna see points tonight. Malcolm Brogdon's back. I just see with him not, if he does not play, I could see the lane opening up for these guys, for the point guards that these guys have for the Indiana side. I could see the over going at 209.5 in an NBA game. I get it. It's the Pacers. They're known for their defense, and Utah's pretty good. But away from home, they're not so good as far as the under staying under. They're actually 5-2 to the over in this matchup. The last 7 times they played, the over has gone over 5 out of the last 2 times. So I would probably lean over. And then I also like Indiana, like you said. I think this is a Pacer spot. I think with them pretty much being healthy, except for Depot, I think Indiana wins this game, and I definitely see points.
Exactly. You know what, Teddy? I had that Indiana Pacers. I can't recall. I've looked back through. I mean, I'm in a lot of bets today. I mean, it's fucking 14 games. I have a lot of bets in. I know for a fact I either gave my DM list or over, or it was a link for me. I got to check back through my bets in a minute. But I like the over in this spot too at over 210. I know the last few games between these teams, well, especially Utah, they've been an under trender pretty much all year. The last few games it went over, and the same goes with thing with Indiana. The last 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 4 went over. 1 of the 2 they've been over. So at 210, I think that's mighty low, especially with no Rudy. If he does play or doesn't play, I mean, how limited will he be? That leaves the inside open. And a guy like Miles Turner down there rebounding, that's more offensive possessions for Indiana, man. So I think Indiana with Brogdon and everybody back, I like that over a lot, Teddy.
Yeah, it's too low. And when I dug into the stats and trends and stuff, it just points to the over. Like I said, 5 out of the last 2 matchups, so out of the last 7 meetings, the 5 times it's gone over. And then I believe I saw another stat here where it says the over is 4-0 in the Jazz's last 4 games following up an ATS straight up win. I think there's points, and I think at 209.5, 210, that's just too low in this day and age in the NBA.
Exactly. Now let's get to the next game because I know we have a lot of games. We make it great timing. We don't want to be on here too long because we want to make sure everybody get their bets in a reasonable time. Cleveland Cavaliers and the Magic, man. This Magic team, I think, is fucking trash. If anybody's been listening to me, you guys, I've been saying this Magic team needs to definitely make a goddamn trade. I mean, they need to trade immediately. They need to get rid of people immediately. They have too many fucking forwards on that team. Yeah, folks, this kid look good on the squad right now. I mean, he's out there finally getting us a run and doing what he's supposed to be doing out there. God damn, I got so many pieces of paper, bro. Y'all understand? I got these. I got notebooks. I got so much shit around. I'm trying to find every game when it's time to talk about them. But if I'm not mistaken, let me just go off the top of the head. Aren't the Magic like 0-6 away or 0-7 as a dog? 0 something like that. You guys have the stats up there with the Magic game, with the Magic and the Cavaliers?
Let me pull up what I had in this game. Let's see here.
As an underdog, they are 2-5, bro.
Magic are 0-4 against the spread. Playing on 1 day's rest. Yeah, I think the Magic it's either you're going to take Cleveland tonight or you're going to not, because there's no way in hell that anyone should be back in the Magic. I don't see I just don't like I don't like playing any games the Magic are unless I'm fading the other side, and I can't take the Magic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Magic, to me, the Magic is just bad. They're not without Vujacic. They're without Eric Gordon. I'm trying to go to it right now. Yeah, they're 0-7 away, and they're 0-8 as a goddamn dog. I gave it out earlier to my guys. It was a lean, but it was an official bet for me. I took the Cleveland Cavaliers plus 105 on the money line today. I think Cavs at home, they're just – I'm not saying the Magic are small because they're forward heavy, but they don't have the right personnel out there. It is a team that's always in limbo. I think Eric Gordon – Vujacic, Mo get rid of. They didn't find them a pure point. They might have it with Fultz, but this team could use a Bradley Beal. They could use a Carmelo Anthony, if you ask me. They have no identity to them, and I just don't. They're always that team is just right there, Mally. It's like always right there. They're gonna make an AC. They're gonna be in the playoffs. Just to fucking get swept. What's your thoughts on this game, Mal?
Man, it's Cavs are no play for me. Without Aaron Gordon or Vucevic, Orlando might as well be a G League team.
That's funny.
My man say he a G League team. You cold, man. Don't disrespect the G League like that. Hey, your thoughts on this, Max?
Yo, I don't even know what we're talking about this game. Rail starting it off by calling it trash. Teddy B laughing his ass off just the thought about betting on the Cavs. I saw that Vucevic and Aaron Gordon is out. I'm like, fuck this game, bro.
Yeah, no, I've been rocking with the Cavs. I'm not gonna lie, I've won money with the Cavs this year a few fucking times.
I mean, Cavs still have Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love. Those are pretty two solid players.
Yeah, especially on the road right now. The Cavaliers are 4-4 away ATS. So I've been kind of taking them on the road. I mean, they're 3-4 ATS at home. They're 7-8 ATS on the year. But in this spot, I mean, Love missed the last game too. He should come out there and ball. Him and Thompson. I don't see who stops him. Teddy.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Like, do you remember last season at the very end we were talking about like there will come games where we bet the Suns, just the spots. This actually might be one of those games. I'm a fuck around and bet some money on fucking Cavs.
There's too many games on tonight to be wasting your money.
Yeah, that's true.
Flipping the coin on this garbage ass game. I mean, I just want to bet really quick. The Magic's front office is lost. I mean, you got 3 of the 4 players you've drafted over the last 3 or 4 years are pretty much the same position. Jonathan Isaac, Mo Bamba, and you have Vucevic, Aaron Gordon. I mean, they don't have any direction. I thought the Magic, after last year, the way they played in they made the playoffs, I thought they would maybe turn a corner, but I should have not been, so high on them. I think if you're gonna play this game, you play the Cavs, but now they're favored -1. 1.5. Again, we missed the number at +2, +1.5. At this point, there's too many games.
Yeah, y'all missed the number because my black ass hopped on at the +105. So I made the number right. I'm like, man, ain't no way in hell this Orlando Magic. When you cap games for me, I know you guys are all and people who don't cap basketball like that who come on. You cap everything. You gotta cap rebounding. You have to cap point guard play, small forward play, center play. You have to cap home court advantage. And it just doesn't seem to me like Orlando in this spot, they haven't won a road game yet. And now you mentioned 2 stars in a row. I don't see how you win one now. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. So it's one of those, I'm going to hop on it, but we'll move on. Teddy, I want to ask you about Detroit and Charlotte, man. Detroit lost by 3 on the 15th in versus Charlotte. Detroit's 1-8 away. They haven't beat Charlotte in a few seasons in North Carolina. Charlotte's lost 5 straight after beating Detroit and New York. They haven't won the game since then. Your take on this game?
Again, man, you're asking me to take the Detroit Pistons away from Auburn Hills and to make them be favorites and cover a spread. I get it. They got to get this monkey off their back, but I cannot take the Pistons. I just can't. For whatever reason, this team can't beat the Hornets. And last time they had all their guys playing, with me and you, Real, talked about it. They had Rose, they had Drummond, they had Blake. They shit the bed. They were up, double digits at half? I can't bet this team. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I just spoke about the main reason why I'm fading the Magic on the road being 0-6 to 0-7 away. Detroit's 1-8 away. Even though I want to bet Detroit, I'm just going to lay off of the game. Max, your take on this game?
Bro, D-Rose is my fucking guy. Just look at my Twitter profile picture. Some of these games, they be up double digits and fucking throwing it away. But I think, I'm pretty sure Derrick Rose is starting point guard tonight. I got it at -3, bro. It's not a huge bet for me, but we had a stream before the season started where we were talking about who was going to win the East division, stuff like that, and we were talking about the Hornets being fucking trash and dead lads, which they fucking are. So, bro, like, I had to take my chances with the Detroit Pistons. So it's not a huge bet. I just put a unit on them, -3.
I think, Max, if I'm not mistaken, bro, I got to go on my William Hill account and look through my futures. But didn't I grab the Hornets under, 26.5 wins or 23.5 wins, somewhere around there when we did our little breakdown?
Yeah, I think you grabbed like 25.5 or 26.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that shit come through. I am surprised about the Atlanta Hawks. But Mally, your take on this game, man. We had to get through the garbage can games, man. You know, we had to go through the garbage can kid games real quick. Detroit, Charlotte, your take.
Originally +4 at their 1-4 last 5 against the spread and on a 5-game winning streak. I feel like this is a more of a spot for the Pistons to get the win.
Yeah, I feel you. I think Detroit win this game, but when you look at the stats, it's just hard for me to back it. I say in-play spot, guys. Everybody agree, probably in-play spot, and that'll be that game. Another game that I do want to hop on. Joel Embiid. This punk motherfucker scored 0 points. I got mad at Teddy B because he won a bet. Not mad because Teddy B won a bet, but I woke up in the morning and the first fucking thing I see in our private Twitter chat was, Toronto Raptors. Man, I must have started cussing Teddy out. Tell Teddy, man, we ain't friends anymore. Don't ask me about no basketball bets no more. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. I probably was so rude to Teddy B that day. I was so pissed. How the fuck you score 0 points and you 7 feet tall? I'm just asking though. How do you do that? How do you score 0 points?
That was crazy.
Yeah, the last time you played in Toronto, you cried. No, this time you go back and lay an egg, man, you better not go visit Canada. You better stay out of Canada, bro. Canada don't like your ass, Embiid. I don't know what it was, bro, but that man laid 0 points. They only lost by 5. I was scratching my head. I said, well, goddamn. If he would have made a free throw, dunked the ball a couple times, they probably would have won the game by this 2. It looked it right. But the man scored 0 points. 0 points. He let the Giant off the green. That's embarrassing, bro. He let the Giant off the can of green beans. The one just laying there on the back like this, just lazy and shit, doing nothing with his feet out. You remember them green bean cans back in the day with the Jolly Green Giant? Maybe y'all ain't old enough like that, but that's how he used to be, just laid back, chilling and shit. Lazy ass. But anyway, they play Stack tonight, and Philly is 7-0 at home. They're 11-2 as a favorite, but they are 8-8 ATS. Teddy, your take on this game? I mean, no Fox, no Bagley, but it's funny because Sacramento is tied 5th in the league ATS. They cover 62% of the time, Teddy B. A team that's missing Fox and Bagley are covering 62% of the time. Thoughts on 76ers Sacramento Kings?
This was Sixers first half for me. And the line that I was going to take was 4.5, but those are gone. Now you're looking at 5.5s. I can't take the other side. I can only look at the Sixers. But I think in the first half, even at 5.5, I would lean that way. I think the Sixers are going to come out pretty pissed. But like I told you, Rail, whenever the Raptors, and this is not, maybe I should reiterate this, but anytime the Raptors are at home and they're getting plus money, make sure you're looking strongly at why it is, because typically that doesn't happen. The Raptors at home are usually favorites, but when they're plus money, I in this spot, the reason I took the Raptors was because the Sixers were coming off that big win against the Heat. The public saw the Heat beat the shit, or the Sixers beat the shit out of the Heat. That was a spot for the Raptors, in my opinion. But going to this game, I would lean Sixers first half as far as full game.
Yeah, see, my whole position on that game, Teddy, was you said it was a big game when they played. They beat the Heat and they played Toronto. To me, the bigger game was Toronto. after you lost last year after Kawhi knocked down a shot that bounce and go in and put you out, and then you cry, and then this year Towns trolls your ass about you crying, and then you go to LA 0 points. I would hate to go to Toronto. I hope Toronto don't have no kind of good food like a specialty on their menu that you just want to have and want to get, because his ass ain't never getting that shit again. He better stay out of Toronto. Don't hit no red light districts and be better stay away from Canada, brother. Stay away from Amsterdam and all that shit. Mally, your take on this game?
This game is a pass for me.
That he kept it simple and sweet. Max, your take on it? I would say add it to the parlay. Even though it's -500, I would say add it to the parlay.
I don't know, bro. That last game was pretty disappointing, and you're asking them to like at least win with 10 points today. I was like, nice. Embiid got 0 points. That's freaking embarrassing. Even my ass could probably put in 4 points. Fucking Melo even did better from like for the first game.
I could have got 0 points.
Yeah. I don't even know how the fuck you get 0 points when you're 7 feet fucking tall. So I was looking towards the player props today, bro. Embiid sent the fucking bookies into some type of shock. There are no Embiid fucking props. I looked at 5 fucking sites. I swear to God, yo, no site has fucking player props. You know how hard you need to suck for that to happen? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro, I don't know. Fucking Buddy Hield put up 41 points last game. Like, they're looking solid. The 76ers are most certainly going to win tonight, but I don't know if they count fucking with 10, 11 points. That's pretty high if you ask me. I'm not ready to take that line. But yeah, that dude sent them bookies into some type of fucking shock or whatever you want to call it when there is 0 fucking props on you. And you're a pretty huge name. Joel Embiid is a pretty huge name in the NBA.
Yeah, and I'm with you guys. I'm with Teddy B too, especially in the first half. The first half, -5.5 was a play I gave out to my DM list, my paid members. First half, Philadelphia today. Gave it out earlier. That's a play I'm pretty confident in. I think Philly come out after, especially when Allen B was embarrassed and talked about. He should come out fired up. I mean, you can't lay egg every time. I don't think Sacramento has a body. Boban isn't Bogdanovic. I call him Boban. But Bogdanovic, he's still game time decisions as well. He played last game time, but he still played. Tobias Harris, he's been a problem to me. I'm really frustrated with the way he's playing basketball right now. He's not knocking down his three. That's why you were brought to Philadelphia to knock down your three. He's playing defense real lazy as well. He's not putting his body into players. He's playing sloppy basketball. Like he don't want to be at Philadelphia or something. Like he want to leave. I don't think he'll be there at the end of the year. I think Tobias Harris will be gone. Funny thing I said, but I think Tobias Harris will be gone at the end of this year. Just thinking. But I like Philly first half. Sacramento, like we said, Teddy, Mally, and Max, they cover 62% of the games. But I think in this part right here, Philly, if they don't cover the full game, they at least cover the first half. We know we see teams all the time take that foot off the pedal, especially later on in the games, man. They'll kind of stop. But one thing I am looking at tonight, you guys, is everybody's off tomorrow. Thanksgiving. Who pulls who from what game? At what point of the day does you pull a player? You up by what, 25? You pull your starters. You up by 17. You pull your starters. Who pulls who today? That's something you guys have to look at tonight too, as well.
Right. Yo, and back to this game really quick, real. As far as the 76ers go, I never understood the move to bring Al Horford to the 76ers. I get he's a good player, but they already clogged up the lane enough as it is with Simmons and Embiid, and now you're bringing up another power forward that shoots mid-range jump shots. I just don't understand why they went and got Horford, and Tobias Harris. To say what you were talking about him, I think he's shooting 33% to 30% from the 3-point line. That's not going to cut it. They need a shooter who can get closer to 40. But yeah, Ray, I like the Sixers first half.
So let's ask Sixers first half on our parlay. How you feel about that, Top Dog and Max? Max, how you feel about Sixers first half money line to add to our parlay?
Yeah, like they need to come out today firing. Like Embiid, if you guys remember in the playoffs, he was useless the first game against the Nets, and second game he came out roaring. So we could see that type of game from him tonight.
No doubt. Mally, how you feel about that first half money line on the parlay, brother. Yes, Melly frozen. Hey, well, right now, 76ers, Celtics, and Lakers is a plus 148. Plus 148 solid.
I like
it. Love it. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. We have a couple more games left, and we're going to get up out of here. We addressed plenty of games. Raptors, Teddy B, you are a Raptor guy. You've been spot on with them. I've been fading them. I mean, no Lowry, no DeRozan, no Kawhi. Fucking Sir's been hurt. And guess what? They've been fucking winning games. They lost 3 main players, and they're still winning games. They're hanging, 9.5 before I came on here earlier. I think it was at 10.5 earlier than stuff today. Your thoughts on Knicks, Raps? It's a pass for me. I mean, Raps are covering 62% of their games as well. They're tied with 5th. They're 6th in the defensive rating. They're 9th in opponent points. They're winning by an average of 7.8 points a game. They're 3rd in the league for that. New York has been an under-casher. Unders have been great when you fuck with New York. I'm kind of thinking about the under in this game if I was to play it, but I haven't had to play in this game at all, Teddy B.
I'm actually opposite of you. I actually like the over in this game, and I don't like. I think this is too many points. At 10 and I believe 10.5. I can't bet the Knicks because they're just that bad. But I think this is an over spot at 209.5, 210. Again, this is too low. I think the over is probably the play in this game.
211 now, 211.5.
Yep. So see, it's moved up. I still would take it. I think we're going to see points. Whether Toronto covers or not, I can't take Toronto here minus 10. I think that's too many points.
Hey, I'm looking at the chat real quick. And my man Brian Miller said Embiid is 39 points, rebounds, and assists. Seems too high. Our man Carson said 24 points and 12 rebounds is Embiid prop lines. I like the over 12.5 rebounds. Real quick to go back to that game, Teddy and Max.
Yeah, 13 rebounds should be it's not that high. 24. I mean, I could see him putting up 30 points today.
Teddy, you agree?
Yeah, I would probably take the points because I think he hears the noise. He's a social media guy. He's pretty aware of what's going on. He's heard it all week. I don't know if you've had a chance to hear what Stephen A. Smith basically clowning on this guy. I think he shows up tonight, at least, getting over that 24.5. I would probably lean over points.
Yeah, I think Stephen A. Smith, I think when I sleep at night, he since he has so much money, he comes and scans my brains for ideas. We have aliens, everybody's going to invade Area 51. I think when I sleep at night, Stephen A. Smith comes over me and just does a brain scan. And what the fuck is Rel thinking about? So all I thought about that whole night was how I was going to beat Embiid ass if I ever saw his 7-foot tall ass. If I ever see Embiid anywhere, my 5'11" ass is about to jump all over him. You know what I mean? But no, I probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? I don't want to see him cry. I don't want to hurt his feelings.
You're a savage, bro.
No, but a few more games we gotta hop off of here. Teddy, Max, thoughts about the Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks? I didn't bet the game. I mean, the Bucks are 8-9 ATS. They only cover 47% of the time.
Yeah.
Hawks are 7-3 ATS last 10 games versus the Bucks. Ask me personally, I would take the 15 with the Hawks.
Yeah, bro, that's a couple of games last season as well. Bucks were struggling to cover against Atlanta. It's just way too high of a line for me. I was thinking about live in playing this game actually, but if you could get 15-16, I would take the Hawks at that point. But it's not an official play for me. I'm gonna in play this game for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely staying off of this game. This is a lean. Teddy B, your thoughts on this game?
I would probably take maybe this is a good spot to take the Bucks into the parlay first half, but I can't lay it here. The number's too high, so I'm passing.
Yeah, I'm passing too. The reason I wouldn't put it on our parlay is because the numbers is going to be too high. It's a minus 900, 800 on our parlay. We're not really getting any value. If anything, if that loses, we're pretty much fucked ourselves.
Right.
I don't want to be that way. So yeah, it's a pass game. San Antonio Spurs, man, this is a bad team, man. They're 4-14 ATS. They cover 22% of the time. They're ranked 27th in defense. but they're playing a Minnesota team, man. And I think San Antonio at home in this spot might be the spot they wake up at and beat Minnesota. Teddy B, your thoughts?
Yep, I actually did a parlay this morning for $100, and this is one of the plays I took. I took the Spurs money line. I haven't taken the Spurs at all this year, and if they can't beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in San Antonio tonight, then I'll probably be off them the rest of the year. I have to believe Greg Popovich tonight. He benched Murray, their young point guard, who they just signed to a big contract because of he's frustrated. He made some lineup changes. If this can't get the attention of the Spurs, I don't know what will. I'm on the Spurs money line here.
I'm with you right there. I love the Spurs too. Max, your thoughts on this? Spurs money line, excuse me, to me was a parlay candidate, but I prefer to have the Bulls on there instead of the Spurs. But Teddy B made a valid point, and Pop can't keep losing games.
I mean, Minnesota, they're 8-1. It's 50%, and like Spurs are dead last at covering ATS this season, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in that locker room, but something ain't right. And to be honest with you, Karl Anthony Towns has been looking solid since that fight with Joel Embiid. Like, he was playing pretty good ball. I just stayed off this game, bro. Like, I really can't pick on his side here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, to me, Spurs, the game starts at 5:40 my time, 8:40 Eastern time. We have a couple of games that come on before then. We win some money. I'll double back, probably lay some money on the Spurs. You know what I mean? Want to win some money before I'll lay more. What's up, Teddy?
And looking back at it here, at some of the notes I put down, in the last 5 matchups in San Antonio, the Minnesota Timberwolves are 0-5. They haven't even covered the spread or won. So, I mean, this is the spot to back the Spurs. I know they've been burning money all year. And as a matter of fact, I had a buddy who literally took the Spurs last game when they played the Lakers because he thought that the Spurs would win the game. And I tried to educate him. He didn't want to listen. But this is a good spot if you're going to back the Spurs to take him tonight.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Teddy. I totally agree with you. I mean, the 2.5 scares me, but I'd rather just lay the extra little bit of money and take the money line at the minus 150. You know what I mean? To me, that seems like the better. I don't want the points. Just give me an unproven team who's only covering 22% of the time. I'll take my risk, man. I'd rather just lay $300 on the minus 150 and live my results.
Right. And I got the money line pretty early this morning. Like I said, I had it at minus 130. So it's like you said, if you're sure of a bet, it's better to lay the juice than get done by the hook or the point. But it is what it is.
No doubt. And a game I didn't take that I wanted to discuss because I'm gonna get the last few plays on our parlay. We're gonna get up out of here. A longer show than usual ever. I mean, we about 15 minutes in already, past our usual hour. But so many games. We want to make sure everybody gets some money. Suns, Wizards, I have no play on it. I wanted to take the over, but I'm not taking over 240 at all.
Bro, garbage. I'm not touching that game at all.
I can't take the Wizards. I took the Wizards last night, took a shot with them at 10.5 against the Nuggets. I just thought it was a good spot to take them. Too many points, and they did me in, so I can't take the Wizards here. I know they're playing the Suns, but I can't take them.
No, I will say Suns, add to the parlay. Money line, thoughts?
Oh, hell no, bro. Fuck no. Don't do us like that.
All right. Off game. Clippers, Memphis, big game. Game I did put on the parlay that I did earlier. I like the Clippers. I want to put the Clippers on this parlay. Yeah, we know Kawhi wasn't playing. He hasn't played back-to-back. So if you cap this game, you have to – you had to know he wasn't playing. It's a back-to-back. But Paul George is out there. And Murat dealing with an injury as well. He left the last game and came back. He's not 100. But this Clippers defense is a beast. I don't care what nobody say. And these are young guys out here. Give me the Clippers on the money line on the parlay. Teddy B.
I like that, and it actually, I would probably jump on that earlier if you like the Clippers, and I do like the Clippers. I don't know if they cover the spread, but I definitely think they're going to win this game. Even without Kawhi, they just have too much talent, and I know the Clippers see what the Lakers are doing, so they want to keep pace in the division and I just can't take the Memphis Grizzlies here. And especially if Morant doesn't play, this line's going to shoot the hell up. So I'd probably take the money line now.
Exactly. Right now, with our parlay, with Lakers money line, Celtics money line, 76ers money line, first half, and Clippers money line full game, we're at a plus 236. You guys know me pretty well. I don't like making parlays over 3 teams at all. But we're sitting at a solid 4 teams. I think we got one more in this. One more in this to stuff the turkey with. You know what I mean? And we'll get to that. Max, your thoughts on this game? The covering wise, I agree with Teddy B about the covering 6.5, maybe 3.5 or 4.5. I would have probably hopped on the Clippers there. But at 6.5, with Morant questionable, with Kawhi out, can Patrick Beverly stay in the game? Because right now he's kind of playing defense. Well, he's not playing. He's playing great defense, but he's playing like Drummond. Well, can you stay on the court? Can I count on you to play at least a solid 30-something minutes for me without being in foul trouble? That's my issue with Beverly right now. But Max, your take on this?
Yeah, as Teddy B said, they have plenty of talent, but Patrick Beverly being way too aggressive, like Russell Westbrook even made fun of him. He's just tricking you. He's not playing defense. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, they have Lou Williams, but like a lot of people underestimate that guy. And Paul George have plenty of talent to beat this team. I actually made a play taking the Clippers early today, -6 points. But just for the parlay's sake, I would take the money line because we already have we have a couple other games here. We are not trying to be greedy. We're just trying to hit a parlay. But yeah, like the Clippers should win today. Like I don't think John Morant is gonna play today, to be honest with you.
No. Everybody keep asking about a max bet. Yes, I do have a max bet, and I will release that at the end of the show. Trust me, we're getting ready to come to the end. I think we got everything, right? Every game? We're done?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. I think there's just so many freaking games today. It's hard to go through every – I think we have hit every game, though.
Yeah, I think we did everything except – no, we got every game out.
Yeah, we got every game.
The Knicks, the Bucks, the Clips, Boston –
Yes,
Jazz,
sir.
Indy, yes, sir. We did a great job, man. Hey, you know what? Before we get up out of here, before you guys hit the max bets, and you hear the recap of what bets we are on, I want to do one thing real quick, and I want to tell you guys what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for all of you guys who came in and tuned in tonight and watched the show. I'm thankful for all of our followers, our supporters that we do have on Twitter. We're regular guys like you guys. We get up, we put our pants on the same way. We have families, we have kids, we have obligations, and you guys support us, man. You guys look at us like mentors at time and friends and stuff, and we respond back. So we want to say a thank you to all of you who support Max, Teddy B, myself, Top Dog, and just anybody in this industry right now. I mean, it's hard to do what we do, to go out here and put your neck out here, no matter who you are, friend or foe. So congrats to everybody, and thank you to everybody who watched the show. And my most thing I'm pulling for is my family. I love my family. I have a great support system. I have my kids. I have my wife. I have family. Even through the bullshit, I have family. And I've been in your guys' house all last year on your TV screens and your phones. Max have, Teddy B have. We want to let you guys know you are family to us as well. So we appreciate you guys and we love you guys. Max, what are you thankful for?
Bro, I'm thankful for like friends, family, bro, like you, Teddy B, everybody I got to know throughout the show. Because like I used to do this for fun, but it's way more fun doing it with you guys. You know, we could always speak to each other with about doubt, shit like that. What do you think about this team? Because you know, Teddy B on the Lakers, you on the Blazers, I'm on the Bulls, so we could always speak about it. I'm really thankful for having you guys, and of course we're gonna make it big. You know, we're trying to do this show thing, trying to get some sponsors. And of course, family and friends, bro. Like we wouldn't be thanks to them, you are who you are, right? And of course, thank God for the NBA, bro.
No doubt, Teddy B. I know you got some good stuff to drop on us. Don't tell me you're thankful for the Lakers.
Well, as a matter of fact, no, I was just gonna say that. Let me start off by, like I said, it's been a couple years now that I got into this. Kind of as a hobby, and now it's kind of became something real for me. I do have a regular job, but I do also dedicate time to this because I take it seriously. I'm not getting paid for it right now, but I like to do it, and I think in the long run, everybody does things for a reason, and that's why I'm in it. I'm thankful for my family, my friends, obviously, but most of all, banners that hang at Staples Center. The NBA gods have blessed me for being a Lakers fan since I was a little kid. Grew up was born in LA. Even though I've lived my whole life in the Midwest, pretty much, I'm still thankful that I'm a Lakers fan. And I saw Kobe, Shaq win 3 back-to-back championships, and saw Kobe and Pau win 2. So that's what I'm thankful for.
No doubt, man. You guys are hilarious, man. I love you guys, man. You guys are my brothers, man. Y'all know that, man. Y'all deal with me when on my good days, and I'm some of the best friends a guy could possibly have. Don't give me the real deal spill. That brutal, honestly, about me, real. Maybe you shouldn't have done that, but real. Maybe you shouldn't have said that. I love you guys, man. I'm thankful for you guys. So let's do the rundown real quick. I do have a max bet. I'll drop it off right now. Blazers money line minus 150 is my max bet. It's a homer bet, but it's a nice size bet. I took it. That's my bet. Personal bet. Feel free to tell if you want to. But my max bet tonight is the Lakers Celtics parlay minus 130 money line. That's my max bet tonight. Celtics money line, Lakers money line, parlay minus 130. I think you get that cash tonight doing just that. Teddy B, please give your plays out. Actually, before Teddy B give the plays out, I'm going to finish mine. I'm on also Pacers over 210. I'm on the Miami Heat plus 8. I'm on the Blazers minus 2.5. I'm on a small play with the Cavaliers plus 105 money line. I'm on Philadelphia first half minus 5.5. And our parlay that we built, the stuff the turkey parlay, Clippers full game money line minus 280. 76ers first half minus money line minus 250. Celtics full game money line minus 360. And the Lakers, full game, minus 270. 14 parlay pays you plus 233. Feel free to add the Bulls on there or add the Blazers if you want to make that shit about a $400 or $500 parlay. Good luck to everybody. Teddy B, what plays are you on, brother?
I'm officially on the Lakers Celtics money line. I got that last night. If you follow me on Twitter, you got it early. It's minus 110 on that parlay. I already took Michigan on the over this morning at minus 140 in that cash. The last play that I'm on, I took SDSU South Dakota State minus 3. Like I said, now at minus 5.5, I would definitely not take it. We missed the number if you did not take it when it was minus 3. But I would lean the Pacers money line or minus 2. I would lean the Spurs money line here. I like the over in the Toronto Raptors Knicks game. And then I also like OKC in the first half, Miami first half. That's pretty much all my leans. The rest of the games will be in place.
No doubt. And real quick, man, before you go, I'm sorry. You are right, Teddy. I am on the Spurs. See, we know we all have DM lists, you guys. You guys want all of our plays. We don't charge that much. Feel free to hop on, send us a message. Hop on our DM list, our private DM list. We don't charge as much as these other companies who hide and lose and fake fucking wins and losses. We here every single day. I'm here every fucking single day. These guys are. So hit us up for other things. But yes, I am on Spurs minus 150 money line. And I am also on another play Teddy B had just named. It was Spurs and who did I admit? Indiana Pacers. It was minus 130 on their money line. I'm on the Pacers as well. Max, your spots, your plays tonight, man. And thank you, Max. Mr. Got out of Sweden and Canada. My man.
Yeah, bro, I'm in Canada right now, so that's why my time schedule matches yours. My plays for today, Indiana Pacers, money line. The Pistons minus 3. Clippers minus 6.5. Lakers minus 6.5. The Blazers minus 2.5. And I took the Bulls money line and the Bulls minus 2.5. Those are all single bets, and of course, I'm taking the parlay Rail was talking about. I already put it in. I'm gonna watch for some live in place, and I also like that Clipper, the Boston and the Lakers parlay. I'm gonna take that one as well. As I said, guys, I mean, we do have our DM list, as Rail said. Just shoot us a DM. My Twitter is Max and Pybra, and we'll probably see you guys soon enough.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see you guys real soon. We'll probably be back Monday doing some shit, but our Monday show will only be 30 minutes. Thank you, Teddy B. Thank you, Max, for joining us. I wish you guys nothing but the blessings and a happy Thanksgiving. As soon as we get over here, I'll probably talk to y'all again. So we're probably just faking it for the camera. You know what I mean? We just act like we ain't gonna see each other again. But I'll fuck with y'all. But anyway, once again, my plays: Pacers over 210. That full game, Pacers. Money line, Miami +8, Blazers -2.5, Cavs +105 money line, Philadelphia -5.5, Spurs money line -150, and the parlay, the stuff the turkey parlay, Clippers money line, Spurs on our ticket, right? No, hell no, Spurs on our parlay ticket. Let me remove that shit real quick.
Yo, you drunk?
A little bit. Clippers money line. Man, I don't know, man. We get to it. I'll tweet it out. Good night. God bless. I finished the Cavassier. I'm about to fire up the good shit. Catch y'all on Friday. God bless. Hug your kids, hug your family, and enjoy family time with your people. Love y'all. Have a great one.
Peace. Los bookmakers.
Yeah,
Y'all stupid for you to say that shit. I can't fuck with y'all, bro. Y'all fucking retarded. I gotta make sure this shit in it. Y'all stupid. Did we off air? We done? Did it end?
Yeah, we.
I think we're still live.
All right, that man said Lake Chain Bookmakers. You fucking retarded, y'all. Hey, great show. We went over. Thank y'all for joining it, man. Thank y'all, bro. It felt good doing this shit. I needed this.
Me too, bro.
It felt good to talk basketball with y'all too, see y'all familiar faces, man. But we'll be back. Like I said, we have a sponsor. I'll see y'all in things. We're gonna start fresh next month,
bro. Bro, we live still.
Oh, we still live?
Yeah, don't spoil.
Oh shit, I can't tell them about the sponsor. My bad.
Yeah, this man drunk.
I thought we ended. Nigga, I asked you ended the show. You said yeah.
Bro, you is still live. God damn it.
Bye. Deuces.